So for our appetizer, we're going to be making carrot ginger soup. So we have our butter, we have our carrots, and we have our onions. So we chopped up our onions and our carrots, put the butter in the saucepan. Oh, and also I forgot to mention the ginger we have. Take our carrots and our onions and add them to the butter that we melted. Next we add our chicken broth and the ginger that we have. Next thing, we put it in the pot, wait for 20 minutes. And after our 20 minutes are up, we take our blender, we mix the soup up until it is ready to serve like this. And then you got your perfect soup. As you can see, we set the table perfectly, and I hope it's to your standings, Miss Albano. I gave it to my father here. As you can see, he enjoyed the soup very much. And next it was time for the entree, steak, mac and cheese. First thing we do, we take our 8-ounce steak and we poke a few holes in it so that allows the oil and our marination to get into it and really soak into the steak. So you see, put our oil, rubbing that in perfectly. And we sprinkled a little steak seasoning on it and just threw it onto our barbecue right there. While we waited for the steak to cook, we put our butter, our garlic cloves, and our fresh parsley into a bowl and stirred that up and waited for that to kind of get flavor going. Then once all that's all good, we add our flour and we added our cheese, which is perfect. And all while we're doing this, we're waiting for our noodles to boil in our pot, and boom, we have our perfect cheese sauce. Then we take our finished steak, chop that up, mix it in with our noodles and our cheese sauce, and boom, we have our perfect mac and cheese. Next was time for the chocolate mousse. So first things first, you gotta make the mousse for the mousse, and then after that we're gonna make the toppings. We took our 1 cup of chocolate, added to a bowl over some water boiling on the oven. We added 1/3 of a cup of warm milk and started mixing until that was perfect. Took our whipping cream and whipped that up until it was perfect for ready condition. We added the whipping cream to the chocolate sauce and folded it over like we do in class. Once that was done, we added to our martini glass, put it in the fridge, and waited 2 to 3 hours. And now it's time for the crackle. Added 1 teaspoon of water. Took our corn syrup, added that, took our sugar, and then we added that, and we waited for it to become kind of bubbly and until it was perfect like that. Added our baking powder and our Rice Krispies, and essentially mixed everything up until it looked good, just like this. Then we put in the cold cellar to cool because there's no other place because our fridge was full. Once everything was ready, we whipped up some more cream and sugar to prepare for the decoration on the mousse. And boom, there's the mousse. As you can see, my dad also enjoyed this as it was his favorite, and this was it when it was done.